Backlash was actually pretty decent PLE, bro. Pretty decent, bro. Pretty decent, man. Pretty much all the matches were bangers. Even the Danhausen shit, I was out. I was like, come on, son, really? But I'll get to that a little later. But started off the show kind of hot. Braun Breaker, Seth Rollins, like, bro, that they don't even need to get warmed up. They just banger match, which we kind of knew it would be. Like, I initially picked Braun to win, but for a second, I thought Seth figured it out. But the numbers game, man, the numbers game got him again. Like I said in a past post, my Backlash predictions, he better make some friends somewhere. He's gonna need them, bro. But a banger match. Braun Breaker, one too many spears. His ribs gotta be fucked up. He done took too many spears in the last 2 weeks. Well, shit, 3 probably, but 3 weeks. Damn. Seth's getting up there. He's about to be 40. So, I don't know, man. But definitely, that is a way to start the show. Like, them two, nice. But now, where does Braun go? Or is he probably still with Seth? They'll probably have a match, like a fucking street fight, or that could be a Hell in a Cell right there. Let's not make it red with the red lights, so let's, but I could see them in a Hell in a Cell. I could see them doing some crazy shit. But, man, definitely banger match to start off the show. Then, of course, we had the U.S. Championship with the challenger, Sami Gingerbread Zayn, and that boy, Trick Willie. Of course, Trick Willie was going to get the dub. And people talking about, like, oh, is this going to be the Sammy turns it? Man, since Mania, he been ill. As soon as this motherfucking song plays, they hit that first note, and then that's it. He been a heel, just, didn't even need a moment. He just been a heel. And Trick's that dude. Shout out Lil Yachty, too. He took a fucking crazy haluva kick facing the other way. Like, shout out to Yachty, man. Took a few bumps from Sami Zayn in the last couple weeks, so shout out to him, man. He's in it, bro. He's not just, promoting nothing, but another banger match, a lot of close falls, bro. Like, two out of 2, man. They started off 2 out of 2, bro. Now I kind of want this feud to be over with, though. Like, it's cool that, WrestleMania Backlash. All right, now, Trick, let's move on to something else. Maybe when Mello pops back up, and Sammy, you could go fucking do something else. Like, I don't know. I never been the biggest Sammy fan. Always respected him. He was in the bloodline. It was pretty dope. But other than that, I'm not the biggest Sammy fan. So maybe Kevin Owens pops back up and they could just, I like their feud. That's a dope feud because they're friends, you know what I mean? But where do they both go after here? And does Lil Yachty stick around for even? I'm not mad. I wouldn't be mad. That's one celebrity, like, can't say much about because he's in it with him. But shout out to Trick Willie. The fans, that's another thing about tonight, bro. The fans, W. Tampa fans, W. The whole night, bro. The whole damn night. So Tampa Bay did your thing. And of course, we had The Miz and Kit Wilson versus Danhausen. And then it ended up being one of the little houses. And I was like, the fans were pretty pissed too. You listen to the crowd when he first like, what the fuck? And then you like when they got to the ring, you see, look straight ahead, you see the one dude like, what the fuck is this? I was kind of like, at first, but fucking Danhausen, he won me over again. He got me again. I was fucking invested in this shit. I mean, that's the entertainment, the sports and entertainment. So, I mean, at least it was actual wrestling, and it wasn't gingerbread funeral, which was kind of funny to me. But rather this shit be in the match. Little Hauser got threw back in the damn cloning machine. He quadrupled with fucking the Little Housens, bro. Side note, my daughter hates the Little Housens because they attacked Kit Wilson and she loves Kit Wilson. So she didn't see it. She was sleeping. So thank God. She would have been pissed. But the little Danhausen and regular Danhausen get the dub. And I wonder what's he got? What's he got next, Danhausen? Because I'm a fan now, bro. I'm a fan, bro. It's just, if he's on the TV, you're not gonna turn it off because he's gonna say something funny or do something just crazy as fuck. Like, even when you kind of get pissed at him, you're like, where is this going? Like, shout out to Danhausen. Keep doing your thing. And The Miz, I don't never know what he's gonna do. Kit Wilson, I don't know. I watched the interview with him and Cody, and I actually I rock with Kit Wilson. He's a little, I'm a little weird and shit, but that's his thing. But where does he go? Maybe it's some kind of singles title or something. Maybe him and Miz tag team titles. I don't know, but he's got heat. He's definitely got heat. He knows how to piss people off. But let's see where they go from here. Shout out to Housens. Big Hausen, Little Hausen. Man. And now to another banger. Asuka and Io Sky. Man. I kind of want to see another match with them, bro, because they was cooking, bro. Tampa fans, bro. We want Kyrie, bro. I fucks with it. And the composure of Io and Asuka to just keep, they really didn't look at they was just trying to keep shit hype, keep the match going, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure both of them was kind of emotional because they were really both close to Kyrie, but damn. Wouldn't have been upset though if Kyrie popped out, but the match just didn't need it because it was cooking. And then Io Sky pulled it off, and I kind of thought Kyrie was coming at the end. I thought Asuka was gonna turn. I thought Asuka was gonna go crazy on Io, but nope. This day, Asuka showed her respect, man. That was fire. That was dope. Man. Yeah, it really didn't need Kyrie, but either way, man, we kind of figured this match was gonna be it. Banger. One of the fire spots. Asuka went to do the Miz. Io took fucking Wade Barrett's fucking laptop. That was tough. Io like, try again, motherfucker. That was tough. That was definitely tough. But Man, I want to see them. Got to see them again soon though, because just for the hell of it, just a random Raw to be like, you know what? Let's number one contenders match or something. I gotta see them. I gotta see them wrestle again. So shout out to Io for the win. Shout out to Asuka giving respect to Io. That was tough. So we had the boy John Cena in the announcement, and man, pretty sure a lot of us were thinking the same thing. But they kept showing the commercial of him already talking about the WWE club or whatever. Like, so it was like, oh, maybe it's not that. Maybe it's something else. But I was scared. Bro. And I see a lot of other people comment that he is kind of looking like Vince McMahon without the V. You know what name I'm trying to say. But he's starting to look like he really is. And then when he did the overstraight, he really looked like Vince, bro. Oh, man, that was funny. But the announcement is there's going to be a John Cena Classic tournament. And there's going to be a championship involved. But the fans still vote for who... I don't know. No, so the fans will vote the champion regardless of who wins the matches. The fans will get to vote for it. So that is a pretty dope idea. And he said he got the idea from his last match with Gunther, and it had like a lot of the NXT people like showcase their skills. You know what I'm saying? Like Oba, Soul, like that. That's pretty dope, bro. That's pretty dope. I'm sorry I doubted you, Cena. I thought you were just gonna be out there promoting some bull, but you didn't, and that's gonna be pretty dope. And I will be tuned into the John Cena Classic. I was hoping they showed the belt there, what it was gonna look like, but we'll see soon enough. And I'm gonna be tuned in. Definitely, it's gonna be a banger. And he said he don't want it just 1 year; like he wants it like annually. That'd be dope. That'd be definitely dope. Shout out to John, man. And now we get to the main event. The World Heavyweight Championship. The challenger. Jacob Fatu. And of course the champion. ROTC Tribal Chief Roman Reigns. Man. We're going to need another match. They were beating the shit out of each other. Like, since they're fair, I kind of figured it was going to happen anyways, but man, that damn Jacob Fatu is a machine, bro. And he lost weight, but he's still a big dude to be moving around like that, bro. Like, Jacob's something special, man. But this is kind of the second time. A lot of people were saying in the Punk match, Roman should have been DQ for hitting him with the stairs. Okay, whatever. Nah. But this one, he threw fucking Jacob into the corner, exposed turnbuckle. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. But damn. I knew it wasn't gonna happen, but once again, Tampa Bay crowd. They turned it up, bro. They turned it up. Yes, I know. I keep saying Tampa Bay, goddammit. I'm just used to saying Tampa Bay. Because the Buccaneers and the Rays, like, sports guy, I can't help it. Anyways, like I said, this match needs a part 2. Jacob lost, but Roman looked like the loser at the end of the day because Jacob choked the shit out of him for about 9 minutes. Adam Pearce got tossed. Hurricane got kicked. Motherfuckers was getting fucked up by Jacob Fatu, bro. Like, he's different, bro. He's different. He is different. And where were the Usos? Glad they didn't come out during the match. The match didn't need them. So glad. So glad they didn't come out. Glad nobody came out. I did want Zilla, but I don't know. It is what it is. Maybe one day Zilla will get there and when time is right, but why didn't they come out to help Roman after the match, though? They said if you come out during the match. He didn't say nothing about after the match. I don't know, man. I don't know. And then Roman does a post interview. Jacob's done. He's out of here. All right, Karen Reigns. But, man, I really wanted Jacob to win. Now, do they run it back? Like, immediately? Or, I don't know. Does Roman keep it till SummerSlam? Does he lose before SummerSlam? Do they, do a thing where they suspend Jacob? And in the meantime, Roman does, something else, but I don't know. I do not know. But I tell you what, on Raw, there are quite a bit of contenders on Raw. I mean, he probably won't get a shot because he's LA Knight, but he can never count him out to getting a shot. Not that he's ever going to win it, but LA Knight, Jacob Fatu, Obafemi, Braun Breaker, Seth Rollins. You never count out Seth Rollins for anything. So Raw is pretty, I'll say Raw. CM Punk, whenever, you know what I mean? But as far as the World Heavyweight Championship, contenders, Raw's in a pretty good spot, bro. Raw's in a decent spot. I'm pretty sure Raw will probably start with the Usos. Yo, Us ain't gonna do it with a tongue down loud, Us. Roman, we told you. Jacob, we told you. That's the OTC, Us. Yeah. You're tearing his family apart, Us. Yeah. Should be an interesting Raw. And I know everybody loves Roman. I love Roman. Is he a heel? Kind of heelish. Being a Karen is kind of a heel to me, so I would consider him pretty much he's a Karen. I don't know if he's a heel or a face, but he's kind of a Karen. Could have did without that post-match interview there, Roman. Now, this is obviously a test for Jacob to see if he can hang with Roman, see if he can put on a banger. Well, that MFer passed with flying colors, and I wouldn't have been upset at all if he beat Roman. Man, that place would have exploded because on that near fall, the one near fall, man, those fans were. And once again, Tampa Bay, bro, you got Tampa's, but nah, the Tampa W crowd, bro. Guys should be proud of yourself. Obviously, sometimes there's other factors that contribute to the fans just being like, the fuck? And it's just being weird. Just being weird or whatever. But, man, throw bad at our fans. You just gotta do something out. You gotta do something. You know what I'm saying? Don't just be quiet and just do something, bro. And will be an interesting Raw. Roman's probably gonna press charges on Jacob and get his ass locked back up. He's gonna have armed guards, a whole SWAT team protecting his ass. Shit, the Usos might be next. They better just not say nothing to Jacob. Don't say nothing to Jacob. And shit, Jay lucky that fucking Jacob didn't beat him up the one time. Jay was like, if he keep on looking at me like that, I'm gonna knock his ass out. Jacob said, that was good though. That was good. But shit, man. Really hope you guys enjoy Backlash. Honestly, I give it an 8.5 out of 10, bro. 8.5 out of 10. They was cooking, bro. It seemed like the show was paced really well. The matches were pretty decent and like the time, bro. But damn, let's keep this momentum going, WWE. Like, let's follow this formula, putting out bangers. If there's only gonna be fucking 4 matches, let them cook. Let them cook. Should have a little bit more matches, but hey, it's only gonna be 4. Let that shit marinate and cook. But good show overall, I think, man. So I really do hope you guys enjoy. Subscribe, like, try to get these numbers up, man. I got a family feed, bro. And this UPS shit, it's not it's not enough, man. Help a brother out. Nah, but for real, like, subscribe, comment. I'm on here, 626 Inkfill on YouTube, TikTok, Ray Dawson, Instagram, 626 Inkfill. So I'm on X, 626 Inkville also. So, man, come check me out, bro. Support me. I support y'all. Deuces.